Who were the five siblings of the god Zeus in Greek mythology? Long before gods ruled Olympus, Cronus, the Titan king, feared a prophecy that his own children would overthrow him. So one by one he swallowed them whole. But when Zeus was born, his mother Rhea saved him, hiding the infant away. Years later, Zeus returned and forced Cronus to release his swallowed siblings. First came Hestia, the gentle goddess of the hearth and home. She kept the sacred flame burning on Olympus and in every Greek household, symbolizing peace, family, and unity. Next was Demeter, goddess of the harvest. She controlled the earth's bounty, and when her daughter Persephone was stolen away, Demeter's sorrow withered the world into endless winter. Then there was Hera, who became Zeus's wife and queen of the gods. Proud and powerful, she ruled marriage and childbirth. She was infamous for making the lives of Zeus's mistresses and their children a living hell, unleashing her wrath through curses, monsters, and endless torment. Fourth, Poseidon, god of the seas. With his mighty trident, he could stir up storms, sink entire fleets, and shake the earth itself. When Poseidon was angry, the oceans raged. Finally, Hades, ruler of the underworld, master of the dead, and keeper of hidden wealth beneath the earth. With his helm of invisibility, he could slip through any battle unseen and vanish from the world of men and gods alike. Did you know that the Greek god Eros, better known by his Roman name Cupid, the very god whose arrows could make anyone fall in love, once hopelessly fell in love himself? Long ago, there lived a mortal princess named Psyche. Her beauty was so extraordinary that mortals began comparing her to Aphrodite herself, the goddess of beauty. In her fury, Aphrodite sent her son Eros to shoot one of his arrows at Psyche and make her fall in love with a pig. But the moment Eros saw Psyche, he fell in love. Eros carried Psyche away to a beautiful secret palace, which he visited only in the dark, never showing his face. He loved her deeply every night, but he warned her, "You must never try to see my face." Yet her jealous sisters poisoned her heart with doubt. One night, determined to uncover the truth and silence her sisters' cruel whispers, Psyche lit a lamp while her mysterious lover slept beside her. She gasped, for lying before her was Eros, the god of love himself, more beautiful than words could tell. But a drop of hot oil slipped from the lamp and burned his skin. Eros awoke and, feeling the sting of betrayal, vanished into the night without a word. Heartbroken, Psyche wandered the earth, enduring impossible trials set by Aphrodite. In the end, moved by Psyche's courage and love, Zeus granted her immortality. Reunited, Eros and Psyche became eternal lovers. Did you know the Greek god of the dead, Hades, wasn't evil at all? In Greek mythology, Hades was the brother of Zeus and Poseidon. After defeating the Titans, the three drew lots to divide the world. Zeus took the sky, Poseidon the sea, and Hades was given the underworld, a silent, shadowy realm where mortal souls would journey after death. Though feared by mortals, Hades wasn't cruel. He ruled his kingdom with strict, unyielding justice, ensuring balance between life and death. But even a god of darkness could fall in love. One day, Hades spotted the radiant Persephone, daughter of Demeter, gathering flowers in a sunlit meadow. In a sudden crack of earth and chariot of black horses, he seized her and vanished into the depths below. Demeter, stricken with grief, cursed the earth with endless winter, refusing to let anything grow until her daughter was returned. The gods pleaded with Hades, and he agreed, but there was a twist. In the underworld, Persephone had tasted 6 ruby-red seeds of a pomegranate, a sacred fruit of the dead. By ancient law, anyone who ate food in the underworld could never fully leave. A compromise was struck. Persephone would spend 6 months of the year with Hades and 6 months with her mother. And so, when she descends, the world mourns and winter takes hold. When she rises, flowers bloom and the earth awakens. Did you know that Pegasus, the winged horse of Greek mythology, is the son of Medusa and Poseidon? Long ago, in the sacred temple of Athena, a beautiful priestess named Medusa caught the eye of the sea god Poseidon, and there, in that holy place, he forced himself upon her. Enraged by this desecration of her sanctuary, the goddess cursed Medusa, transforming her into a monstrous gorgon. Yet within Medusa, a secret life had begun, for she carried the child of Poseidon. Years later, when Perseus struck off Medusa's head, from her blood was born something wondrous: Pegasus, the winged horse. In Greek mythology, Poseidon was closely associated with horses. Legend says he struck the earth with his trident, and from the ground sprang the first magnificent horse. Many years passed, and Bellerophon was born, the son of Poseidon and the mortal queen Eurynome. This demigod carried within him an unyielding desire to tame the legendary Pegasus. Yet every time he drew near, the winged horse would flee at the faintest sound. Seeking guidance, Bellerophon prayed at Athena's temple, and that night the goddess appeared to him in a dream, gifting a golden bridle. At dawn, he awoke to find it by his side. With its divine power, he approached Pegasus at a sacred spring, finally taming the wild steed and soaring into the skies for the first time. In Greek mythology, two twin boys were born, one immortal, the other the mighty Hercules, son of Zeus. But how did they find out which child was the demigod? Long ago, Zeus, king of the gods, fell for a mortal queen named Alcmene. While her husband Amphitryon was away at war, Zeus disguised himself as the man and spent a night with her, a night he made last 3 days. From this union, a child was conceived, a boy destined for greatness. But when Amphitryon returned, he too lay with his wife, and soon Alcmene was pregnant with 2 sons. But no one knew which child was fathered by a mortal and which by a god. But when Hera, Zeus's jealous wife, discovered the affair, her rage was unstoppable. She sent Eileithyia, goddess of childbirth, to stop Alcmene from delivering the child by sitting outside her room with arms and legs crossed, halting the birth. But clever Galanthus, Alcmene's maid, tricked her by shouting, "The child is born!" Startled, the goddess leapt up, and Heracles entered the world. That night, Hera sent 2 serpents into the nursery to kill both babies. But one infant seized the snakes in his tiny fists and crushed them to death. In that moment, they knew this was the son of Zeus, the child destined for greatness.